All right, Big Jack Little here, no weapon formed. I'm in downtown Greenwood at the little park, and as you can see, the little flag going. It's a little peaceful area right here. I'm off today, and just wanted to talk a little bit about a comment. I'm gonna put the comment up. It's a long one. Not every comment is going to be, I wouldn't say this comment was negative. It was just bringing forth light to the fact that there are two sides to every coin. And obviously 7.0 is 12 times more potent than morphine. And I can attest to that. It is, I've taken morphine, I've taken Dilaudid, taken fentanyl, all of this I was taking in a hospital, and then of course I've struggled with 7.0, and now that I suffer with chronic pain, and I've battled being on 7.0 as far as being addicted to it back in 2024, I definitely can understand how one could use 7.0 for pain management. There's no question about it. I always throw this out there, though, a disclaimer, that if you are a recovering addict, or if you have struggled with addiction in the past, even though you may not be like me, an opiate guy, I was always speed, you can still get addicted, and you still have that propensity to get addicted to 7.0. With anything, you have to take into consideration the fact that on the packages, specifically on some of the stuff that I was taking, it said to only take one serving, which I never took one serving. I always took at least 3 or 4 servings every time, sometimes more, and then it said not to exceed more than 5 days in a row. Some packages say that. My point to all this is, I understand you have a voice, and I respect that, but you also, it takes balls to get on here and to make yourself vulnerable, and to talk about this stuff, and build a YouTube channel basically around it, because my niche is really in the 7.0 world, and addiction recovery. And so I'm going to lean towards the side of being precaution, and obviously sharing my strength, experience, and hope. Will I ever use 7.0 again? I don't know. I know right now I've just come out of last year, pretty much spending most of the last part of the year, even though I was out, the middle part of 2025, I was in the hospital, and May will be a year since my injury, so we're not even to a year. What I'm dealing with right now at this specific moment is coming to grips with chronic pain, and how am I going to deal with it. I have chosen the Suboxone, or buprenorphine / naloxone, as my way of not having to deal with opiate withdrawals. How long will I stay on Suboxone? I have no idea. All of these questions are fairly new. I've been on Suboxone for about 3 going on 4 months, and it's helped me tremendously with cravings. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I do want to say that, again, this person that wrote this basically long, short essay on the other side of the coin, which is how it's helped a lot of people. I think in the long run it's going to hurt more people than it's going to help, and that's why they're banning it. They're banning it because it should be a Schedule 1 narcotic. I mean, if it's 12 times more potent than morphine and you can buy it over the counter, then you do the making sense of that. You know, there are more people now going to rehab because of 7-0. Now, like I said, with my case, it was super extreme, because for about 3 months I was going pretty hard, and I wasn't tapering, and I wasn't taking any time off, and I was setting myself up. So another word of advice is do not do 7-0 every day. And just like with my pain management, I'm having to you know, really learn as I go, so to speak, because I've never dealt with opiate withdrawals and I've never had chronic pain, plain and simple. So let me get your thoughts. Like I said, I try to be as open-minded about all this as I can. I'm just only sharing my strength experience. So I hope this helps somebody.
I was shaking, falling to pieces, talking in circles just to keep upright. My son has seen this 2 times before. One last goodbye and when he was born.